Hello everyone. Hi. Welcome to Mehul Shah show Baaton Hi Baaton Mein. So today we have a very special guest with us. That is the co-founder of PJP Tailor Smart Private Limited, Pune. That is Mr. Pritam Onskar. Hi Pritam.
Hi,
Good morning.
Mehul.
Welcome to my show.
Thank you
How
for
are you,
having
sir?
me. Thank you
All
very
fine.
much. Yeah.
So Pritam, your background is from telecommunication industry. So what made you feel to start your business into Tailor Smart?
Oh, that's a good question, Mehul. I'm an accidental entrepreneur in some sense. I was first a user of Tailor Smart and then became a co-founder. This
How?
was actually formed by two of my friends in Pune. One of them who comes with 103 years of tailoring legacy, and another gentleman who was part of my team in one of the telcos that I used to work with. And I was among their first customers, so they wanted a guinea pig.
You were the customer first.
Yes,
Oh,
they wanted a guinea pig to try on, and I was their guinea pig. And after a couple of years, we saw that they wanted to, fuel the growth engine, and that's when they wanted to go digital. And so that's when they thought that I would be the right guy for them to help grow digitally. And they made an offer, and I graciously accepted it. My ex company was good enough to allow me the permission to be on the board of my own startup. And this is how my startup journey started, from telecom to becoming an entrepreneur.
ओह ओके ग्रेट सर। तो आपका जो कॉन्सेप्ट है वोकल फॉर लोकल, जहाँ पे लाइक हाउ आर यू स्प्रेडिंग द मैसेज टू योर लोकल डिजाइनर एंड लोकल टेलर्स हु आर वर्किंग इन रिमोट एरियाज एंड रिमोट सिटीज, ये आपका कॉन्सेप्ट क्या है वोकल फॉर लोकल का?
Before we go to the remote area and remote cities, the concept of tailoring itself needs to be understood a little more better. बहुत लोगों को ऐसा लगता है कि tailoring is not a concept, it's a dying concept. But I would like to correct the understanding here that even today, only 38% of the market is covered by your organized retail, which is selling ready-made. So which is the likes of your Lifestyle and Shopper Stop and everything. 62% of the market in India at least is still made to measure. Even if you go globally, most of the backend which is managed for the most tailoring destinations like Hong Kong and Thailand, the backend is managed by more than 60-72% of Indians, and that's a huge chunk, which means that there is a talent which is available here. India can then become the backend for tailoring for the entire world. जैसे इंडिया अभी सॉफ्टवेयर का बैकएंड है, राइट? एनीथिंग दैट हैपेंस इन सॉफ्टवेयर द बैकएंड इज इंडिया. Similarly, when it comes to tailoring, if India can become that backend because we have the talent. But we saw that tailor का लड़का टेलर नहीं बनना चाहता. So that was the biggest problem that we wanted to solve, and hence as a community we took that process. We spent our first 4 years just to add tailors to the backend and then specialize them. There are only 100 guys who only do shirts, they don't do trousers, etc., etc. That's the process that we took to even the remote cities, when we got an opportunity to do a shop-in-shop model with a large retail brand
like
Reliance Retail. We work with their brand called Avantra by Trends.
Okay.
And we work in smaller towns like Bijapur में हमारा एक store है, दावनगिरी में है, सिलीगुड़ी में है, त्रिपुरा अगरतला में है. So that allows us opportunity to give jobs to local tailors in those cities,
remote areas like. Okay.
And also give that quality to our customers. So the same, let's say if we have hired 20 ladies tailors, only 5 ladies tailors will do a particular type of blouse. The other 4 types of blouse will be done by different people. So it's a specialized thing. It's a very scalable thing, and it helps us to create those many entrepreneurs or local entrepreneurs in those local cities. So that's the best part of our business.
Great. So like Pritam, like if I am a customer और अगर मैंने समझो कुछ इंक्वायरी किया एंड मैंने ऑर्डर प्लेस किया, देन उसके आगे का नेक्स्ट स्टेप क्या है?
पहले तो आपने डायरेक्टली ऑर्डर प्लेस नहीं कर सकते.
Okay.
हमारा मॉडल हम जो है हम उसको क्लिक एंड मोटर मॉडल बोलते हैं. तो आप सिर्फ अपना जो अपॉइंटमेंट है वो डिजिटली फिक्स कर सकते हो. जब आप अपॉइंटमेंट फिक्स कर रहे हो तब आपके पास 2 चॉइसेस होते हैं, या तो आप फैब्रिक चूज करो या डिजाइन चूज करो. सो जो आप चूज करोगे उस हिसाब से आपको सर्विस मिलेगा. अगर आपने फैब्रिक चूज किया तो मेरा मास्टर जो घर पे आएगा, घर पे आता है आपके? हाँ, मतलब लाइक हमारे घर पे ऑफिस में. ओके. आप अगर कैफे में बुलाना चाहो तो कैफे में. ओके. आएगा, वो उतना फैब्रिक कैरी करेगा आपके लिए. Once he carries the fabric, you can actually feel the fabric and make a choice, make an informed choice in some sense. once you say कि okay ये इसका मेरे को ट्राउजर बनाओ, then he will also measure you, put all your credentials in the app, so it is also available for you when you go to a retail store. जैसे आप धारा चले गए कि आपको किसी ने पूछा आपका एग्जैक्ट वेस्ट साइज क्या है, आप ऐप खोल के बता सकते हो. And then once you have chosen and done everything, then we'll send you a link. You pay 100% in advance, and then your work starts. Within 15 days, the attire will get delivered at your home.
एंटायर 15 डेज आपको पूरा मिल जाएगा.
Yes. अगर आपने एथनिक वेयर या सूट ऑर्डर किया है तो 15वें दिन पे आपका ट्रायल होगा एंड 20th डे पे उसका डिलीवरी होगा. So this is
great.
Yeah,
15 डेज आपका है मतलब डिलीवरी पीरियड.
So because you're making an informed choice, because you're choosing from the fabrics that are shown to you, we have a 0% return.
Okay.
So there is nothing, no concept in our business. जैसे कि आपने देखा होगा कि बहुत सारे फैशन रिटेल्स में रिटर्न रेट इज क्लोज टू अबाउट 30%. यहाँ पे वो जीरो है, बिकॉज आप एक इन्फॉर्म चॉइस कर रहे हो, आप देख रहे हो कि आपको कौन सा फैब्रिक मिल रहा है, कौन सा स्टाइल मिल रहा है, एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा, एंड देन यू आर मेकिंग अ चॉइस. सो वी मेक श्योर दैट व्हाटएवर इज योर एक्सपेक्टेशन दैट इज मेट एंड डिलीवर्ड टू यू इन 15 days.
सो ये फैब्रिक लाइक आप लोग ही बनाते हैं या आप लोग कहीं से परचेज करके देन यू कम टू द कस्टमर?
We have done this back end tie-ups with all the fabric vendors who are there. You can ask me to get you any fabric and we'll get it for you. So it's a platform, Mehul. So Tailorsmart is not a fashion tech retail brand or a online e-commerce brand. We call ourselves a click and mortar brand, where we are trying to make an inroad into every household जिनके पास आज के तारीख में अगर आप देखो तो सब चॉइसेस है. जैसे कि अगर आप फूड ऑर्डर करना चाहो तो स्विगी जोमेटो है, अगर आप ग्रोसरी ऑर्डर करना चाहो तो ब्लिंकिट ज़ेप्टो है, अगर आप हैंडीमैन सर्विसेज चाहते हो तो अर्बन क्लैप है. बट अगर आप टेलरिंग सर्विसेज चाहते हो पूरे फैमिली के लिए, अकेले वुमेन के लिए करने वाला या अकेले मेंस के लिए करने वाला, बहुत सारे, बट पूरे फैमिली के लिए अगर चाहते हो तो देन यू हैव एन ऑप्शन कॉल्ड एज टेलर स्मार्ट. And that is what we are trying to
so आपका ऐप है लाइक फॉर बुकिंग द ऑर्डर या आपका लाइक कुछ वेबसाइट है?
We have an app, we have a website, we have a WhatsApp bot, we have a number that you can call 24/7, we have an email ID. So there are various ways to reach out to us and we'll be there.
सर एज ए कस्टमर अगर समझो मैंने आपको एक सूट का ऑर्डर दिया एंड एक ऑर्डर दिया आपको शेरवानी का, सो व्हाट इज द गारंटी ऑफ द क्वालिटी, लाइक इज देयर एनी कॉम्प्रोमाइज ऑन द क्वालिटी बिटवीन सूट एंड शेरवानी, और लाइक ये आप लोग का एक क्या बोलते हैं यूएसपी ऑन लाइक गिविंग द राइट क्वालिटी?
वेरी गुड क्वेश्चन मेहुल. इसमें मैं दो चीज़ों में इसको आंसर करूंगा. तो शेरवानी और शर्ट का सूट का तो आंसर करता ही हूँ, बट लेट अस अज्यूम यू आर ऑर्डरिंग 5 शर्ट्स ओनली. जरूरी नहीं कि आपका 5 शर्ट का फैब्रिक एक ही वेंडर से आए, वो 5 अलग वेंडर से आएगा, और जरूरी नहीं कि एक ही टेलर के पास भी जाए. अगर आपने अलग साइज स्टाइल चूज किया है तो इट मे गो टू डिफरेंट टेलर्स आल्सो, एंड सेम थिंग अप्लाइज टू योर शेरवानी एंड सूट. आपका सूट जाएगा एक टेलर के पास, आपका शेरवानी जाएगा दूसरे टेलर के पास. नाउ हाउ वी डिसाइड दैट? दिस इज ऑलरेडी Praveen, who is my co-founder, being from this industry for the last so many years, we have taken his help to segment these tailors. इसलिए मैंने बोला कि जैसे there are 100 guys, 100 tailors who only do shirts, another 150 tailors who only do suits, another 100 odd tailors who will only do ethnic wear for men, another 50 odd tailors who will do ethnic wear for women. So this is how we maintain the quality. So not necessary कि आपने मेरे से 5 अप्रैल्स का ऑर्डर दिया और 5 अप्रैल्स एक टेलर के पास जाएगा. ये ट्रेडिशनली होता था कि आपका एक ही फेवरेट टेलर होता है, वो इज योर नियर बाय टेलर एंड यू गिव एवरीथिंग टू हिम, but not necessary that every tailor is able to do everything in the same finish in some sense. So that's why this segmentation and that's why this assurance of quality in some sense. Yeah.
अच्छा सर, तो मैंने आपका एक पूरा स्टडी किया है अपना लाइक अबाउट टेलर स्मार्ट. सो आई सॉ कि यू हैव अ कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ वुमन एम्पावरमेंट. सो ये कॉन्सेप्ट क्या है, लाइक व्हाई ओनली वुमन एम्पावरमेंट?
It's not just women empowerment, but women empowerment जो हमारा बिजनेस है उसका एक मेजर पार्ट है.
Okay.
Right? Because there are multiple reasons for it and there are multiple ways we empower women. So first is that ये जो हमारा शॉप एंड शॉप मॉडल जो मैंने आपको पहले एक्सप्लेन किया था, वो जो है रिमोट सारे स्टोर्स हैं हमारे, ऑलमोस्ट 70% ऑफ आवर स्टोर आर रिमोट. उधर क्या होता है कि देयर आर लॉट ऑफ वुमेन हु वर्क फ्रॉम होम, जिनको अपॉर्चुनिटीज नहीं मिलते हैं कि उनका जो स्किल है वो डिस्प्ले कर सके. सो वी गिव देम दैट अपॉर्चुनिटी. सो हम एक फ्रेम बना के उनको दे देते हैं, उस हिसाब से अगर वो काम करके हमको देते हैं तो वी ऑन बोर्ड देम ऑन आवर प्लेटफॉर्म, एंड देन जो भी हमारा बिजनेस आता है उन स्टोर से वो हम लोकली उनको दे देते हैं, एंड देन दे कैन बिल इट टू अस बैक. So this is one. Secondly, और एक हमने देखा कि lot of designers face a lot of challenge in getting a lot of customers, right? In the sense उनके वही customers रहते हैं जो उन्होंने लास्ट 2-3 साल में एक्वायर किए हैं और वो उन्हीं के साथ बिजनेस करते रहते हैं। तो बिकॉज आवर मॉडल इज मोर ऑफ B2B स्ट्रोक C, तो हम कॉर्पोरेट्स में जाते हैं और वहाँ पे हम पिच करके उनको हम टेलर स्मार्ट के सर्विसेज के बारे में समझाते हैं। तो हम उन डिजाइनर्स को एक प्लेटफॉर्म देते हैं, इट इज कॉल्ड एज अ डिजाइनर मार्ट on our Tailor Smart. So there also we are trying to give them more work in some sense. Then there are some bulk manufacturers जिनसे भी हम डिजाइन बना के लेते हैं वगैरह। ये these are some of the things which we are trying to help the women to reach out to more customers using our platform or to create jobs for them in rural areas. ये हो गया 2 पार्ट।
So like are you looking to create a woman entrepreneur through Tailor Smart?
Exactly. That was my third part which I was coming to.
Okay.
So stores में कैसा है कि there are employees that we have who come from reputed fashion design institutes और उनका जॉब 11 बजे शुरू होकर 7, 7:30, 8 बजे तक खत्म हो जाता है। So we pay them for their services as they are our employees. Okay. But we also motivate them to become micro entrepreneurs. वहाँ पे जो jobs source होते हैं, they can set up their own workshops or in some sense or smaller workshops where they can do our work and give it back to us. Again, the rule is simple. We need specialized tailors for each of the work that we outsource to them. तो ऐसे अभी तक हमने 20 stores में से 4 micro entrepreneurs खड़े किए हुए हैं in different cities, and in the remaining
cities like
so we have one in Belgaum, we have one in Bijapur. So इस तरह से हम
different cities
आगे
but all remote places.
Most of them I would say. The micro entrepreneurs can be in the A class city also. उसका कोई but most of my घर से जो काम करते हैं women entrepreneurs वो mostly remote में।
Okay.
Yeah, so ये 3 तरह से
डिवाइड किया आपने आपका वर्क। ओके। सोच लो कैसे आपके कितने वुमेन से लाइक ओवरऑल सब मिला के टोटल कितने रहेंगे वुमेन एंटरप्रेन्योर्स?
सो अभी हमारे प्लेटफॉर्म पे करीबन
800
टेलर्स है,
वाओ,
जिसमें से ऑलमोस्ट 30-40% विल बी वुमेन।
सो like how do you self manage this like 800 like
so it's not see mostly this is community driven, which my co-founder Praveen manages to get us to onboard. So even if it's let's say the remotest of location, he is able to galvanize or organize these tailors within a day or maximum 2 days. So we go there, we study the market, we set up people, we give them these trials to be done, and then we onboard them. It's not as difficult as we think it is, but yes, you need the skill to identify the right set of people who can work with you on a long-term basis. So that I think we use the first 4 years जो हमारे पास थे, पहले 4 साल हमने कंपनी रजिस्टर किया दिसंबर 2016 में, 2017 में हमने लॉन्च किया, but soon we realized that quality is the main thing here, right? Because we are going home and giving that service. So इसलिए पहले 4 साल हमने सेल्स पे उतना फोकस नहीं किया, जबकि हमने सेल्स किया, we did 40 lakhs every year in spite of not focusing on sales.
Okay.
But the whole focus was to galvanize this workforce and bring them on our platform, which is today in some sense that's our IP today.
Okay, great. So Pritam, last question for you. What is the success story of Tailor Smart till date? From day 1 से अब तक आपका एक सक्सेस स्टोरी क्या है?
Number though I would say is one parameter which everybody will say as a success. If you see our last year's numbers to the year that we just closed, we have already grown 3x, and this year we are planning to grow 6x, and which seems to be easily doable. So that's one success story which everybody sees and measures. But I think the most biggest success story for us has been the way we have built the community, right, and the loyalty that we have built. It's not that they work only with us, they work with some of the biggest brands. But today, because of the kind of loyalty that we have built with them, the preference automatically comes to Tailor Smart. As a result of that, 9 out of 10 customers that I work with are my repeat buyers. And as I said earlier, 0% return almost. So that is what actually speaks as our success in some sense. Now scaling this to the next level is just about adding more number of cities and adding more number of collaboration partners and adding more number of people. We have already recruited. We are a team of 32 people. We have issued 6 more letters, so we'll be a team of 38 people by the end of this month itself. And we are growing in that sense, right? So if you
Growing
ask
means only domestic market or like international market?
international market, we are going to set up a office in Dubai, which we are already in the frame to do so. It may take about a month or two at the most, not more than that, because we see that Dubai is a great gateway for us to go to Europe, Middle East, and Africa, and a lot of that is a suit-wearing population. So that's the plan as far as this thing. But to come back to your question, what's our success? I think it's the community that we have built, not just about the tailors, but also of the fabric suppliers at the back end, which can help us to grow exponentially. That's our growth.
So Pritam, like any message to our audience, to the customer about like Tailor Smart, like
no message as far as Tailor Smart is concerned, because we are still building the business, though some people already call it a success story, but I would still wait for some more time before we declare it as success.
Okay.
But I would say that there are many such opportunities where there is a lot of role for communities to play.
Okay.
And the dying businesses like tailoring can be revived, right? It is not that all the businesses can only be built on an e-commerce platform. It is not that all businesses can only be built on a tech platform. There are businesses that can be built offline. There are businesses that can be built using corporate as a lever, as a go-to-market lever. A lot of people think that D2C brand है तो जरूरी है कि तुम बहुत सारा spend करो Instagram पे या इस पे. I am of a different thought process. I would say that okay, first try to make your company profitable and use route to markets which are more profitable for your business. So I would say there are ways and means where you can build communities. There are ways and means where you can create brands. And don't look at it only with one lever. There are multiple levers that you can.
So Pritam, thanks for your time. Thank you very much for your valuable time. So guys, this was Mehul Shah with Mr. Pritam Onskar. It's really talking with him Monday morning, like early morning. So thank you very much for your valuable time. One more thing, do contact Tailor Smart as they have a strong USP. Okay, good service, and over here they have a woman empowerment concept. So please contact Tailor Smart on the below credential. This was Mehul Shah. Thanks for your time. Bye bye.